My name is Yvonne Ortiz, and I'm the HR generalist for Piston Automotive. So we are basically a manufacturer for Ford. Some of the things that we work on for them would be their grills, radiators, and then some of their dashboards for the transit trucks. Oh my God, QPS has honestly been really awesome. I would compare you guys to USAA customer service, okay? They are like one of the best probably rating people out there right now. That's what QPS is for us. Anything that we need, they're always there. They will always get us an answer right away. So like we'll do employee events and they'll be the first ones to volunteer and say, how can we help? What can we help you guys with? Since we have basically a couple different shifts, some will be like daytime, some will be nighttime. We just had an employee appreciation day and our lunchtime was at 11 p.m. for like our second crew, and QPS was here with us. So I appreciate those little things.
Renee Brooker, plant manager.
Steve Cresswell, operation manager.
I've been with Piston for 16 years, so since we actually opened the doors.
And I've been here 9 years. The real key is not having the agencies on hand right here in the building. They were just sending them in. So that was the way it was done before. We were up to 8 agencies at one time.
It's really been the communication that we've had with you guys. You know, you have been the team that's just come in and communicated with us, gave us an idea of what you guys were going to do. And it has just been completely mind-blowing, actually. Nothing like what I expected, and very positive.
Juwan Jackson, work for Piston Automotive. I'm a production supervisor. The QPS has been great. Some of the people you guys are getting in is like, where do you find these people? Like out in here, and I mean, you guys just been sitting in, like I say, the right people just to fill the slots. So it's been very, very helpful instead of calling this guy, I need 3 people from here, 3 from there, and 2 from here. So it makes it a lot better just dealing with one company.
And it was difficult for us kind of having to reach out to different people, or if there was any payroll issues, having to keep track of who belongs to who versus having somebody on site that's just kind of like, we know who they belong to, we know who to ask questions, and we know they're going to get back to us right away.
My name is Sophia Moses, and I'm a sales executive here in Kansas City. I saw the value about centralizing everything and providing that next level service to my customer. When we first came in and started working with them, we probably had about 25 on assignment on an ongoing basis, but they also were working with 3 or 4 other agencies. So they had 15 here, 10 here, 8 here. It have taken them a while to make that decision because they didn't want to put all the eggs in one basket. But eventually they gave it a shot, and during my last business review, I asked plant manager how she thought it was going, and she said it's 10 out of 10, and the only comment she said, I wish we would have done it sooner.
One of the things I appreciate is just the fact that you guys have never been fake, and I do feel like I have seen that within other agencies when they have come in and spoken to us.
And the biggest part I was skeptical about when we started talking about bringing you into the building is, you know, what's the difference in having an office here and somewhere else, and what makes them think that, you know, you can fill it now. And I was proven wrong. Having somebody in the building, it's a lesson learned to anybody that's going to go this route to make sure that they go the route of having QPS 1 and QPS in the house. That joint venture is what's made the difference.
Some of the information that QPS has really helped us with has been just kind of seeing the actual numbers of the turnover and how it has decreased. A lot of that, I would say, has to do with them actually being on site and having that support for the QPS employees. Makes a big difference when somebody comes in and somebody's here to greet them versus somebody's here and it's just like, oh, we're sending you over to Piston.
And one of the reasons why they loved us so much is all the data that we put in front of them. So when you have multiple agencies that you work with, it's kind of hard to have a transparent picture of what your staffing looks like, of your contingent labor altogether, because things are so separate from one another. We were able to combine that all under one umbrella, and we give them reports on their usage, their turnover, their retention data. You know, is the turnover happening in week 1 or week 3? What can we do to affect that? So we take all that data and we put it to work in order to better the operations process there and environment overall.
It's the drive that's still there after we fill the jobs. A lot of it, you know, you would see in a lot of agencies that the only thing they really counted on was getting somebody through the door. And now that we're talking about all the people that are inside the door instead of the ones we're waiting to get. So that involvement is big.